Welcome to Hypnosis Today, the nation's first web TV talk show that explores the fascinating world of hypnotherapy. My name is Lisa Mackenberg, and I'll be your host, covering a wide variety of topics to help you understand the power of the subconscious mind and how hypnosis is being used today to help people achieve success, happiness, and prosperity. It is my pleasure to introduce my two very special guests. Well, my first guest is Mee Vaj, and she's an honors grad of HMI College of Hypnotherapy. She is also a recipient of the prestigious Director's Award. And I'm really excited, and let me tell you why. She has, as her very special guest, one of my favorite authors, Nancy Mueller. And Nancy is the author of Chocolate or Vanilla? Life is All About Choices. Now, you might think that Nancy came in for hypnotherapy for something to do with writing. Well, she didn't. Nancy came in for hypnotherapy to access her own inner strength so that she could help other women all over the world discover their inner strength with her motivational speaking and with her beautiful, beautiful books. Please help me welcome my guests. Nancy, tell me a little bit about why you want to come in for hypnotherapy.
Well, basically, through the years, a lot of where I am today is based on challenges that I had to overcome from my childhood. And I think I did a really good job. But Mee actually took one of my workshops, and when I heard her talk about the power of unlocking the mind and how it was her mission to reach 1 billion people and help them unlock their mind through the power of hypnosis, I thought that this is something that I needed to take a look at. And that's when I started seeing Mee.
But Nancy, you seem so strong. I've read your books. Your life's an open book. Tell me about what kind of inner strength did you feel that you needed to access that you weren't able to do on a conscious level?
Actually, I didn't know. It wasn't until I heard Mee speak, and when she talked about unlocking the subconscious mind. And we had a conversation one day, and me thinking that I've dealt with everything, we were talking about something, and I started to cry. And she said, you know, if you're still crying, then you still haven't worked through something. And I thought about that a long time, and I thought, I think I need to go see her, because that's what I talk about to women. If there's something that's stumbling, you know, that you're stumbling over, that you're not being able to get through, then you need to look inside of yourself, work on yourself. That's a big part of what I teach women. So I have to teach myself.
Isn't it interesting that we teach what we need to learn?
Absolutely.
Mee, tell me about what kind of methods you use with hypnosis to help not just women, but everybody find their inner strength.
What I used, the induction and method that I used was I had the client walk down a staircase into a time in her childhood, right before the traumatic event happened. There, the adult client, who is mature and strong, meets with the child, who is her younger self. The adult explains to the child what is about to happen and empowers the child. Then the adult guides the child through the traumatic event and supports her through that process. Afterward, the adult tells the child how much she loves her, encourages her, supports her, and empowers her, and tells her that she will always be there to protect and to support her.
What was that like for you, going from a full waking state into the hypnotic trance?
Well, actually, at the beginning, I was concerned that I wouldn't be good at it, because I know that I'm very strong. I'm very strong-minded. I would have to be to get through what I got through and be where I am today. But I didn't want to disappoint her. And so the first session, she told me that my arm was going to go up, and I'm sitting there thinking, this is not going to work. She's going to be so disappointed. And as I'm thinking my negative thoughts about what I'm not going to be able to do, I realized how my arm was up. And it just opened a door for me. And for me, that's what I thought about when she talks about unlocking the subconscious mind.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And you know, what's interesting about that is, I know you're a strong woman, we're strong women. Nobody ever goes to see a hypnotherapist to lose control. The only reason anyone sees a hypnotherapist is so he or she can get more control over his or her life.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were actually surprised to see the power of your subconscious to lift and rise that arm.
Absolutely.
Mee's hypnotherapy was so beautiful. What was it like bringing your adult self to see that little child before that event that you knew was going to happen?
What it did for me was the fact that there was someone there for me, because my whole life no one's been there for me, even today. So I thought, and I'm used to that. That's what I do, and I've gotten through it just by myself. So having someone actually walk that walk with me, be there for me, explain to me what was going to happen, and let me know that after the event, that person was going to be there with me forever and ever, it was fantastic.
That's a very strengthening and empowering concept. I wanted to clarify with both of you. Now, these memories that you were working with, those are memories that you were very aware of, that you had, that you knew were traumatic. So we weren't using hypnosis for any kind of looking for memories that didn't already exist in full consciousness.
No.
Good. You're a good student.
And
you're
it's
a good
even in my
client.
book, so
Good.
you know.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Great. What other types of things do you use to help women and all your clients be stronger?
Another method that I use is I have the client imagine or visualize an image of herself being the person that she wants to be, having the qualities that she wants to have. Then I have the client step into the image and becomes the image. There I have the client feel all the positive feelings of being that image. Next, I have the client expand and intensify those positive feelings.
I felt it as you were saying it. I went under. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy, now that you've gotten more strength from your journey with hypnosis, discovered things at your very core, I want to ask you, what is next for you? What are you going to do with this newfound strength, this newfound information, this newfound liberation? What other projects are you working on where you're going to take this information to your target audience?
I'm going global. My mission is to encourage women to improve their health, to value their self, and increase their wealth. I want women to understand the inner strength that they have. We all have it. Some of us don't know. And when you learn to tap into your inner strength and stand in your power, there's nothing you can't do. And I would love to have every woman really take that message.
I would like it too. What would you say to other people who are very strong-minded, don't like to give up control, about going to see a hypnotherapist?
First of all, one of the hardest lessons I think I had to learn is none of us are in control. You think you are, but you aren't. And when we try to control the most, that's when the universe can't bring us what we really need. So when you learn to allow, and you learn that you're not in control, then you're open to what should be coming to you. So for anyone who's thinking that they're in control and they're strong, there's got to be that person that you can let yourself trust. And I thought that I was doing that through martial arts. I'm a martial arts instructor. But at the same time, I thought all martial arts instructors were like Mr. Miyagi, and they were going to take care of you and help you with your path. So you have to learn that there's people you can trust and people you can't trust. And I just felt that with me. You have to listen to your inner strength. It'll tell you, trust this person.
Yes. What is your best post-hypnotic suggestion for someone who wants to find more inner strength?
Well, there's a few of them. One is when you wake up in the morning, you feel happy and free. Another one is when you get dressed, you feel empowered. And lastly, when you see yourself in the mirror, you love yourself and you feel loved.
How are these suggestions manifesting in your life right now?
It really has helped me to allow the people that I need to be there. No one is an island. And I understand and I truly believe that it takes a village. To quote a famous woman, it takes a village.
It sure does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Everyone's going to want to know more about your amazing story. And Nancy Mueller's book is Chocolate or Vanilla? Life is All About Choices. You can get this book, and I'd highly recommend it, on Kindle as an e-reader, or you can order it on Amazon.com in hard copy. Everyone's going to want to learn more about finding inner strength, being with someone who they trust, and having some guidance, because nobody has to do it alone.
Right.
Just quoted you. Back to you. And you can reach Mee Vaj on hmigrads.com. Well, we have to take a short break, but please stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to meet another HMI grad and learn all about hypnosis and mastery, right here on Hypnosis Today. Welcome to Hypnosis Today, the nation's first web TV talk show that explores the fascinating world of hypnotherapy. My name is Lisa Mackenberg, and I'll be your host, covering a wide variety of topics to help you understand the power of the subconscious mind and how hypnosis is being used today to help people achieve success, happiness, and prosperity. It is my pleasure to introduce my two very special guests. Well, my first guest is Mee Vaj, and she's an honors grad of HMI College of Hypnotherapy. She is also a recipient of the prestigious Director's.
Basically, through the years, a lot of where I am today is based on challenges that I had to overcome from my childhood. And I think I did a really good job. But Mee actually took one of my workshops, and when I heard her talk about the power of unlocking the mind and how it was her mission to reach 1 billion people and help them unlock their mind through the power of hypnosis, I thought
Award. And I'm really excited, and let me tell you why. She has, as her very special guest, one of my favorite authors, Nancy Mueller. And Nancy is the author of Chocolate or Vanilla? Life is All About Choices. Now, you might think that Nancy came in for hypnotherapy for something to do with writing. Well, she didn't. Nancy came in for hypnotherapy to access her own inner strength so that she could help other women all over the world discover their inner strength with her motivational speaking and with her beautiful, beautiful books. Please help me welcome my guests. Nancy, tell me a little bit about why you want to come in for hypnotherapy.
Well,